Damn. The hiccups of being live, guys. I'm surprised I had never had this bug before. I should have said something. I think they would have waited for me. I could have told the admin because I know who's hosting the games. Oh, I guess you live, you learn, right? Next time I cast, for sure, I'll be able to fix that pretty fast if that happens again. But I guess now I have to go through 2 of these games with no proper sounds. Fast Arcane Tower. Pretty unusual against Night Elf. You don't need to rush that usually. We got a Demon Hunter against an Archmage. No funky Mountain King first this time around. This is OP. This is really OP. Can you use Sentinel on this tree, you know? I would assume an Huntress is too fat to get close enough. But then again, I don't want a body shame. Claws of Attack on one side and Gloves of Haste on the other. Neither player gonna be unhappy with that. I like this kind of scout because you see the exact tech of the opponent, how many wound wells and stuff, and then you can kind of figure out what exactly or how they are opening. LawLiet again on a quest for more items. Did he open Evasion? I don't see any hit missing, but he hasn't mana burn yet. Okay, well I guess now he has Evasion for sure. Hog doing another small camp. Does he expand or not? I don't see a 4th farm, so he might just tech. We're about to find out. Yeah. Okay, so he techs. I think if you expand, you need to have that 4th farm on the way, so you need to keep on making peasants and footmen as well. Ah, this is the worst. Like when you scout and then you lose that guy and you're like, oh my god. I know I could have suicided it if I was more careful. So we wouldn't have the XP. It's not the end of the world, but it feels like it is when it happens. He's trying to steal the boots. Oh no, just putting down a Sentry Ward. I love this move by Hawk of putting down both Sentry Wards super fast, because if he had put down one here and then his Archmage gets spotted with another one, then it's very easy to anticipate where the first one was. But now he has put down both Sentry Wards before LawLiet could see the Archmage, so LawLiet is not even gonna know that there is Sentry Wards. I guess the next level 200 IQ meta is if he saw that this camp was done, and he saw neither the mana from a rejuvenation potion, or what else can you get? The Wand of Illusion, so there was no illusions, and no Lightning Shield either. If he sees none of these on the Archmage and he sees that this cramp has been crept, he should know that there could be a double Sentry Ward set up somewhere. Okay, so Demon Hunter trying to go for some counter. Maybe more game sound is needed, Todd. No sound effect, war sound heard, man. I'm gonna do a magic trick. I'm gonna guess when you tuned in. Let me think. You tuned in just now, just 2 minutes ago. I didn't ask for these powers. Huntress Soul being added on. I don't know why I call it Huntress Soul. It's Hunter's Hall, actually. Is this really happening? He's creeping the rest of the script with one Archmage and one Elemental. Alchemist second. Foggy style. Oh my god, I can't believe one single footman can attack this while these guys are looking at him. This is like construction workers. One guy's doing all the work while the other guys watch him. And that's still not level 3. Wall of Illusion this time around. I can't believe he's not getting level 3 here before that. Archmage level 3 is much better than Archmage level 2. Knowledge bombs being dropped. He's gonna... I think he might get it. Oh my god, just 7 more hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he would have had it, so that's a cancel. Is this the new patch they are playing on? Yep. Finally, some 1.30 action. And you wanna know what? Bash. There was 8 humans in this tournament. There was 3 humans out of 8 players in this tournament. And they've lost every single matchup except against other humans. 3 humans out of 8 lost every matchup other than Human Mirror. And Hawk is our last hope to try and fight back against the imbalance. He's trying to keep the race alive. Damn. I think LawLiet thinks he's gonna get a rifle pushed, so he gets an AP. I have no idea how Hawk plays when he goes rifle cast. By the way, I fucking hate this base. I hate it with a passion. I'm gonna say something, and then if it happens, I'm gonna look like the sickest Albert Einstein genius. If Hawk fights at some point and is forced to TP by double clicking, both of his heroes and his army are going to be trapped in there. If his heroes are trapped in there, what does he kill? Question, what does he kill? Those 3 farms? This Arcane Sanctum or this? I guess he kills the Arcane Tower. But actually, can he actually get out if he kills the Arcane Tower? Probably not. His Archmage and Naga could still potentially be stuck there. So the question is, does he have to double click? And if he does double click to TP, is he really stuck exactly in there? Bash with a gifted sub! Thank you very much. That feeling when it's not the oh yeah this time anymore. Wait, you gifted a sub to Liquid Hey Pro? Is that the actual Hey Pro? Lurking in my chat? Is that Hater who signed the legend? The Banjo himself? Level 3-3 by the way, holy shit. I guess, okay, when the Creepjack happens, you can just get a Zeppelin and get out, supposedly. He's just gonna TP. That would have been risky. Damn, the sound is so skewed. Give those claws to the Naga, please, by the way. It's just not gonna stop for a bit, I guess. This is really odd, this push. He's against bears and he has no Sorceress. Damn, Hawk really is like a weird human with some of his. And also, like, when you go rifle, you would think that you'd get less footmen to get more rifles, but these guys play it so differently. They get like 5, 6 footmen. And usually their Night Elf would have a Naga a lot of the time, but now he's got an Alchemist. This game is like so awkward. Okay, that tower is gonna be an easy cancel. Easy clap, baby. And Lucifer gets gifted a sub. Welcome to the fam, Lucifer. You absolute sick degenerate. Well, when I say Hawk is a weird human, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean he plays like his own brand of human. Which I guess technically you could say that about everybody, but sometimes some humans play very standard. Like if you talked about me, I'm not sure that you could say I play my own brand of human, because usually my style is to play as standard as possible and try to have really good execution. I have a repetitive style in a way, and I kind of try to perfect my build orders. And I don't mix in that many build orders for the most part. Whereas you look at Hawk, he goes Mountain King first when I feel like you shouldn't even be able to do it. He goes for Gryphons a lot more than you should be able to. So he definitely plays very differently for the most part than most human, I think, for sure. Cancel! Nope. Here goes the fight. We got an Ankh on the Demon Hunter, so even if it goes down, it's gonna come back to life. Sorry. LawLiet is still being very patient. I mean, these Acid Bomb are doing so much work. He probably... Oh no, he does have the shop. Okay, this is huge. If he can spam Clarities, maybe even a Mana Pot on that Alchemist, that's gonna be huge for LawLiet. And look at his Rejuvenations. Whereas on the other side, we're struggling to heal. There is 2 priests that are working overtime. Oh, 3 priests, okay, maybe that's not so bad. I think if Hawk pulled back now and crept, it'd be so much better than being stubborn. Because this push is clearly not going to work in my mind. Okay. Imagine this. If Hawk goes to creep this now, I don't think LawLiet can come and fight him because he can pull it there. What's LawLiet gonna do? If he runs to the bottom right and creep this, then Hawk is gonna attack him right after. So Hawk can keep an eye on LawLiet and creeps a little bit. And if he did that, he might get close to Archmage level 4 and Naga level 3. Now instead, he's standing there and achieving not so much. Maybe he gets a Sapper. I actually think that if he got a Sapper, because he's got 60 supply against 49. And like there's this Moonwell that's not finished. I actually think if he got a Sapper and blew that thing the fuck up, now the fight would be so much better. Like, this fucking AP is doing so much damage. Look at this. Priest taking 1,000,000 damage. There's a Staff of Preservation. Hawk is pulling. LawLiet's out of position here for a little bit. Staff used on time. He don't have many Moonwells to heal though. No, I guess he has those 2 bears with mana. That's why LawLiet is fighting this way. Does he go for Dryads though? I was saying earlier you should not break upkeep without saving a bunch of gold before. I really feel like LawLiet is a fucking sick-ass greedster. Did you see how much he saved? He saved like 700-800 before he broke upkeep here. If I had this army knocking at my front door, I'd be shitting my pants. I would have broken upkeep 2 years ago already. But LawLiet is staying cool as a cucumber. And he's expanding as well! The guy's a madman! Madman! I really think that what's missing in his composition is Dryads. Unless he wants to bring Wisps in the fight. And he actually starts 2 more bears, so... I think LawLiet just told me a giant fuck you, and I don't know anything about human against elf. Mana Potion, I like that a lot. Because that guy's gonna run out of mana pretty fast in the fight. Damn, these Acid Bomb are so sick. Double Healing Scroll available now. Second base is gonna be a cancel, but look at this LawLiet. He's just gonna let it go instead. He's gonna go for this. I like that a lot. I think he should have gone for it. He actually pulls back knowing that Hawk's gonna attack. I think he should have gone for that and then TP'd back, but I mean, that's just me. I'm just a professional backseat gamer. Damn, LawLiet is so smart. He sees that this shop's gonna die. He's like, you know what? I'll just remake it very fast. Damn, he didn't make any Dryads. And you know what? It's not so bad if you use Wisps. If you use Wisp to remove the water elementals, remove the mana on these guys. And usually if there is a Naga level 3, Fork Lightning can kill Wisp in 1 Fork Lightning. It kills all of them. Especially if they're clump up, which usually they will be. But now Naga is only level 2. So 1 Fork Lightning wouldn't kill all the Wisp. Okay, there is 5 bears. Oh my god. And he's gonna push him back. Yeah, Hawk had to TP there. Unless he wanted to use the heal scroll. Actually, he could have stayed. Damn. I don't know. Oh, I thought he didn't have a shop. He does have a shop. Damn, what a sick game. Alchemist level 4 is a big deal because both Healing Spray and Acid Bomb are very important spells. And they get so much stronger on level 2 of each. That demon is a beast. Always coming in from behind. Usually, mana burning Archmage is not that great, but now because he doesn't have Dryads, preventing water elementals from joining the game is actually really useful. Gets 1 healing scroll. There is 1 Wisp here that could help. I cannot believe he just refuses to go for Dryads. We finally have the first one here, but... Look at this. All these guys slowed. They're like, we can't even get away. Burn the Naga. And then, oh my god, he's gonna have to staff. Penta! Alchemist is 4! That's the Yank. Okay, that was shit. That was just shit, LawLiet. I keep praising you, and then every time I praise you, you do this shit. And now if he gets close enough and stuff, he gets slowed. Okay, at least he can stuff out. Oh my god, that's the bug. That's the bug where you send militia, and then the peasants, they show up with wooden trees in their arms, like they are mountain giants. I am so happy that I'm not the only one who has this bug. Hawk has it as well. This is so sick. I hate this bug. Every time I'm fighting and I see these guys show up, I'm like, oh my god. This is bullshit. This is literally the worst item you could ever get here, I think, on a Naga. Again, I think a good choice by LawLiet to go for this, knowing that Hawk's going to be doing this on the bottom right, considering where they were last. That's going to be an insta-sell. He has 3 healing scroll, by the way. Damn, this army is so scary. +2 attack. So now this is a little bit more similar to how I play that army of Hawk. Personally, I go for a lot of rifles. Few Sorceresses, few Priests. I get +2 attack and then I get a lot of scrolls to be able to... Basically, the way you want to do it is... I think you don't retrain. It's possible to retrain, especially if you think there's going to be a lot of Dryads. But in this game, there is not that many of them. The Dryads couldn't deal with Water Elementals plus the slows. So I think staying on Water Elemental here is better. And here's the way you fight. Elemental at the front to tank some damage and get removed out of there. And then every time some units get attacked at the front, you pull them back. Pull them back, pull them back, pull them back. If you can do that with a lot of units, and then you use a healing scroll, the value that you get out of your scroll is insane. And I like that Hawk, by the way, pull back all the way there. If LawLiet had chased and engaged here, that would have been a really bad spot. So he pulled back, and now they re-engaged into one another, kind of like here in the center. But this time, Hawk is the one that's overextending here in a bad position. So what does he do? He pulls back again here in this tight choke, so that those bears are ideally blocking one another, and not all attacking. But LawLiet kind of reset the position very well. He kind of climbed inside of that human army with everything. And the thing that I was talking about, where you pull back the low HP units to then use healing scrolls, is not much harder to do. Oh my god, the Naga doing some tanking. Cloak of Flames actually doing a bunch of damage because of this, but there is just so much from LawLiet. 2 of the healing scrolls, 2 of the 3 healing scrolls were already used. The Naga is gonna fall! The Archmage is running around in the back, not able to do anything somehow. And there is no more slows. Hawk's army is just halfway not even attacking, and LawLiet is just gonna win the decider here in this matchup.